Hello my dear students. Let us continue with the structured query language chapter. In our previous video classes we have seen some of the commands like select command, update command, delete, and we had started with the order by clause. So in this video we shall study with the order by clause and furthermore different commands. So this order by clause, it is used to sort the data either in the form of ascending or in the form of descending. We can apply the sorting on one or more columns also. Okay. Then if we don't mention whether it should be ascending or descending, by default the database would sort the table based upon the ascending order only. Now here we have an syntax here like select column list from the table name, specify the where condition, then apply the order by clause, column 1 and column 2. That means what here? More than one column you can specify the sorting. And then ASC stands for the ascending, DESC stands for descending. You need to specify. If you don't specify, definitely your table would sort in the form of which column, on based upon this column it would sort in the form of ascending by default. Here is an example. Select ID, name, salary from employees, order by salary. Here I haven't mentioned whether it should be ascending or descending. Therefore, the table would be sorted based upon the salary column and in the form of ascending order. Now here I'll show you with an example so that you can clearly understand. Here we have an employees table. Now look at the query here. Select ID, name, salary from the employees, order by salary. Here if you observe the salary column, it's not in the sorted form. 40,000, 35, 45, 38, 42. In that way we are having. But look at here. Okay. Here we got the salary in the form of sorted order. Why? Because we are applying the clauses order by salary. But look, here it is in the form of that is ascending order 33, 38, 40, 45 like that. So first it will apply the sorting on the salary based upon 33 whose salary it is Xavier's salary, 38 whose salary it is Naveen's salary, 40 whose it is according to here, 40 is whose it is Rajappa is here, 45 next is a 45, so 45 is whose it is Srinivas. So in that case, in that way you are able to retrieve the data here. So it is applying the order by clause here based upon the salary, then you are able to retrieve the data. So this is how the order by clause works. Now moving on to the next one, consider the table as customers here. Okay, we have ID, name, age, address and salary. Now here one more example with the descending order how it will work. Select star from customers, order by name, DSEC. Like this we have to mention. So in case of ascending order, don't mention. If you don't mention also, it's ascending order. If you mention also, fine. If you don't mention, by default it's ascending. Now if you want in terms of descending, then we have to use the DSEC command. But look at the query here. We have the salary, okay, all these, this is the customer table with all these fields. But when I apply the sorting here, we are getting the salary column based in the form of sorted order 2000. Now but what it is here, select star from customers, order by name they have given, not based upon the salary, they have given order by name. Definitely I would retrieve the select star from they have given, therefore I am getting all the columns here, and ordering will be descending order will apply on the name column, Ramesh, okay, Muffy, Komal, Khilan, Kaushik, Hardik, and then lastly C, because it is in the form of descending order. Look at here, Ramesh, Khilan, Kaushik, Chaitali is here, Hardik, Komal, Muffy. Here it is not sorted. So when you apply the order by name and descending order, when you apply it, so your entire table will be retrieved based upon the sorting applied on the column that is name. So this is how exactly the order by clause would work. Okay, moving on to the next one, that is distinct command. So here in case of distinct is nothing but whenever we want to retrieve any unique records, okay, not with the duplicate record. Suppose for example, if I have a student table and there are two students called as Ramesh, okay, but when I Ramesh and then Kaushik, Chaitali I have, but I want the distinct names in the that is name column, then I have to get only once Ramesh, then Chaitali and then Hardik, only once. If I want to remove the duplicate records, I want only the unique records, I want to fetch only unique, then in case that we have to use the distinct, okay, along with the select command. So with the distinct keyword we have to use the select command to eliminate all the duplicate records and fetching only the unique records. Now let us see the syntax here. Select distinct of column 1, column 2 from the table name specifying the where condition. Now these examples we shall see later, but before to that I'll show some of the examples how to use the distinct. Okay, now here we have an employees table. So with the fields we are having, that is ID, name, age, city and salary. Okay, now look at the salary. We have the repetitive salary like 40,000, okay, 38,000, 48, 5,500, 55,000, 45,000, 33. If you observe, 40,000 is the most times we have repeated. But I want to select the salary with the unique records only. No matter how many people are getting the, Sugandhi, Sheila, they are having, all are getting 40,000. But I want to know what are the unique salaries employees are getting. In that case, I would write the query as select distinct on salary. Okay, you want to retrieve the unique records from the salary column from the table as employees, and it is also specifying order by salary. This is what order by salary means. We want to display the salary column in the form of ascending order, but I want the unique records into that. So all order by also I am applying and distinct also I am applying. Then how I would retrieve the data on salary? Only I am selecting only salary, right? That's why only salary column will be retrieved with 33,000 for 38, 40,000, 45, 48. See, you can see all are in the ascending order, plus I got the unique. No matter here the numbers, salaries are repeating, but since I have applied the distinct, it will retrieve me only fetch me only the unique records. I hope now you are able to understand how to use the distinct. Here one more we have example. Let us consider the customers table here. Okay, now select salary from customers, order by salary. What I am doing, I want to select only salary, and that too in the form of order by, that is in the form of ascending. I want in sorting, in the applying the sorting. When I write this query, you see here I got the salary, but 1500, 2000, 2000 is repeated, 4500, 6500. This is how I will get. But I don't want in this way. I want all the unique records. Then how the query would be? I should just apply the distinct there. Everything remains the same. So select distinct salary, right, from customers, order by salary. The same record, only you should apply the distinct keyword here. When I apply the distinct keyword, look at again the data here. We have the 1500, we have 2000, we have 4500, 6500, 8500, and then finally with the 10,000. So what exactly is happening? We are eliminating the duplication of records here. Now just we will go to the previous slide there. Here some other different examples of how do we use the distinct keyword. Suppose if I want the unique names from the employee table, if I want to eliminate all the duplicate names, suppose if I said Ramesh twice are there, Hardik, Chaitali once are there, I want to know the unique names of the employees. Definitely I have to use the distinct keyword with the column name as name. Therefore here we have the department name they have given here. If at all like that, select distinct of name from the customers you can give. Otherwise, if I want to, here is an example, I want to know the department names. So in that case, select distinct, mention here as department from employee. That means all the department names with a distinct, okay, that is the unique department names will be retrieved of the employees. Okay. Similarly, here in order to get the count of employees with a unique name, okay, I want to count. Now unique name it will be displaying, but I don't want to display the names, but I want the counting how many employees are having unique names. Now when I have Ramesh, okay, Chaitali, Hardik, if I have like this, when I apply distinct, I'll get Ramesh, Hardik and Chaitali, but I don't want this one. I want how many unique names are there. It should retrieve me as answer as 3. I want to count that. In that case, if I want to count, then I have to use as a command here as the count. We have to use select count of. What do you want to count? You want to count the distinct name. You want to count the unique name from the table name. You have to mention as employee. Understood? In this way, you can fetch the unique records by using the distinct command. I hope students the concept is clear. Now, next we shall move on to the next command here. One more example here it is. You can see the count what I was explaining just now, that we have an example here. Select count of distinct of department ID. That means what? They want to find the counting of unique departments. How many unique departments IDs are there? As total from employees where salary is greater than 50,000. They want unique department, plus they are also applying the condition, where condition here. First how it will execute, it will apply the condition here. What is the condition? Greater salary should be greater than 50,000 here. It will first check the salary command. So this is greater, yes, fine, this is fine, this is fine, but here the salary is less than 50, so this part it will be discarded. Next what it will do? Distinct department ID. Look here, distinct 500 is repeated twice. Okay, but here it will select only 500 and 501. They are the unique ones. This it will never consider, only these 3 records it will consider. So 500 and 501, but they are not asking you to display, but they are asking you to count here. They are asking you to count. If I had not given this count, only if I had mentioned select a distinct of department ID, definitely it would retrieve me as 500 and 501. But since I am applying the count operation here, it will count how many unique department IDs are there, and then the answer will be retrieved as total. As total I have mentioned here, therefore the answer will be retrieved as total, and then the number is 2. Now what if I have 503? One more column I have as here, one more department ID I have as 503, and whose salary is about 60,000 if I have. Definitely it would select me 500, 501 and 503 also, and the count would be definitely here as 3. Now if I had here 503 and the salary is 35,000, then will it be selected 503? Because first basically our condition is not satisfying. Our condition is greater than 50,000. Since condition is not satisfying, definitely even though 503 is a unique department ID also, it will not select, because here we are counting, okay, a unique department ID, but based upon the given condition. I hope the distinct command is clear to you with the count function. Moving on to the group functions. Actually we need to discuss about the group by function, but before we start with the group by function, before we start with the group by clause, first we shall study some of the group functions like count function. What exactly the count function will do? So it usually returns the number of rows in the table that specify based upon the condition specified in the where condition. Previously just examples we have seen, we are counting based upon the where conditions we are specifying there, right? If where condition is if we are not specifying, definitely it would count the entire row. Okay, it will count the entire row. So herein, if I had not mentioned here as where clause, if I just given a select count of distinct of department ID as total, okay, from employees, and if I had here as 503 also, if I had, then definitely it would count and give me here as 3. Because I am mentioning the condition here, it will not select the 503 where the salary was just as the 35,000. So some of the example here you can see, select. First we'll see the syntax. Select the count of the column name from the table name, do specify the where condition. Here is an example. Select count of star. Star means what? All records. Okay. Select count of star from employee where department is equal to computer science. That means what? It is want to count all the employees who are related to the computer science. Okay. This is what the example. Now here one different example I'll show you how the count exactly works here. Here we are having the employee table, ID, name, work date and daily typing pages we are having. So here I'll execute select count of star from employee table. So what it is checking here, how many employees are there? Total number of employees it is checking. 5 are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So therefore it is giving as count of star as 7. So count of star means what? How many records are, if I don't mention the column name, if I don't mention, then it will see how many records. If I mention the column name, particularly if I mention the column name, in that column how many records it will retrieve. Okay, similarly one more different example I have. Select count of star from employee table where name is Zara. I am giving the condition here. So here how many Zaras are there, it will see. Name column it will see how many Zaras are there. 2 Zaras are there. So it is given as asterisk. Asterisk means what? How many number of Zaras are there? All you should count. So therefore count of star it is giving me as 2 here. I hope students you are able to understand so how the count works. So few more group functions we are having that we shall discuss in our next video. I hope till now all the commands which we have discussed all are clear for you. Please do write it in the one book so that you can clearly understand. So these all functions are very important from your practical viewpoint of view. Thank you students. Take care of yourself and do solve the assignment. Thank you.